Does it ever feel like your emotions are overwhelming at night and they're keeping you awake? Well, if so, that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be talking about emotions, what to do when you're having them, and how to not let them keep you awake at night. Because there is a strategy, even when you feel fearful and you're scared and you're angry. There are things that we can do to help minimize these emotions, still feel them, and still be able to get some sleep. And if you would like my guide to help you feel more safe when you, or feel more calm, I should say, when you can't sleep and when you feel that fear, comment the word safe below and I will send it to you. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're ready to figure out how to react or what to do when you are feeling these emotions. Okay, so let's start off with a fact that I find really fascinating when I first heard it. Emotions only last about, not exact, but around 90 seconds. That's right. They shouldn't last longer than that. So if you're feeling that fear, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling angry, shameful, guilt, all the core emotions, they should only last about 90 seconds and not keep continuing. Now, I know what you're saying. At night, when you're feeling fearful, you feel that fear and it's continuing on and on and on the entire night and maybe the entire day. It's going on a lot longer than it should be, right? So here's the thing. As long as we are not feeding into the fear, as long as we aren't we're not trying to continue it, but as long as we're not reacting with more fear or adding on to it, it should end. Now, the healthy way to respond to emotions, and what I had to learn as well, is it's important to allow ourselves to feel them. Yes, we're not trying to push the emotion away and not let it be there. Feeling our emotions is important. It's something we can't escape. So when you're feeling the fear, we can allow ourselves to feel that fear, but also put up some space between us and the fear by observing it. That helps it feel a little less intense, that helps it feel a little less scary, and it helps the emotion pass faster. So if you feel that fear, you can be the observer, observe the emotion. You can just notice, I'm feeling fear. That's okay. That is normal. My brain is just trying to keep me safe. Thank you, brain. Thank you. And just allow it to pass in whatever time it takes. But the problem is when we're scared at night and we're not able to sleep, we start feeding into it by adding more and more fear with our fear-based thoughts. So we'll have thoughts of, oh my gosh, what if I don't sleep tonight? The fear is going to continue longer. Oh my gosh, I haven't slept yet. What's going on? Fear is going to keep continuing, right? So we keep feeding into that fear with all our fear-based thoughts or anger thoughts or shame or guilt or I'm missing an emotion. Fear, anger, sadness. Those are the core emotions. We're feeding into it, so it keeps continuing on. We develop anxiety and we get stuck. So as I talked about in the previous video, I think it was, our thoughts, reframing our thoughts. So we can start reframing them to something that feels a little less scary, something that makes you feel a little less angry or sad. So instead of, how am I going to make it through the day? I'm not going to be able to make it through. You can say, I've made it through before. I can do it again. And that feels just a little bit better. And that feeds into that fear. It does not feed into that fear. I was going to say it feeds into it less, but that's not a fear-based thought. Because you're okay, you're at peace, you're accepting, you're not resisting. And same with emotion. The more you resist it, the stronger and longer it's going to last. So reframing the fears, not resisting the emotion, and just observing it without reacting. That is the key right there. Those three things, that's what's going to help the emotion pass quicker, and then you're going to be getting back to feeling more calm and more peaceful more of the time and then slowly get more and more sleep, because at the same time, you are teaching your brain that you are safe. So that's it. If you do want my guide to help you stay calm, even when you are feeling the fear, comment the word safe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.